Hi everybody, Menachem Brodie here with you once again from Vortex Training, your certified and experienced USA Cycling expert level coach and strength and conditioning coach, here today to talk a little bit more about women and working out during their cycle. So the last video we talked a little bit about using branched chain amino acids, 9 grams of branched chain amino acids of leucine, isoleucine, and valine, about 60 to 90 minutes or up to 30 minutes before your exercise, and then having a mixed protein meal within 30 minutes after to help you recover and to keep that catabolism down in the body after you had your ride, because estrogen and progesterone are high in the luteal, or the second half of your cycle leading up to your period. Now there's another thing that you can do, and this is something that's interesting that I think Osmo is the only one that's done anything really on the market. You can preload before your workouts with sodium citrate, and you want to finish that about 15 or 25 minutes before. Now the cool thing about it is preloading, you're not going to have to go to the bathroom because the sodium citrate is there to help the water and the fluids be absorbed into the body. So this can really help. I know it sounds like a product plug for Osmo, but it's just the only one that I know of on the market. If you know of one out there that is a preload, we're not talking about nitro or any of this crazy amino acid stuff that's out there with caffeine and whatever else. Specifically, is a product that has a little bit of carbohydrate and sodium citrate in it, as well as, if I'm not mistaken, some potassium to help women specifically preload. Before preloading is just bringing up your blood plasma volume so you can go out and perform on the bike. And within your normal daily life, we want to try and stay a little bit better hydrated. This does not mean drinking water. A lot of people, and this is a problem men have as well, they drink water, their urine is clear, like, oh, I must be hydrated. It doesn't work like that. What you've done is you've overloaded the kidneys aren't able to deal with everything. The kidneys kind of filter out everything in through the blood, so you've given too much fluid at one time, and that can lead to your urine looking clear. That doesn't necessarily mean that you are hydrated. Oftentimes it actually means that you've drank too much. So this can have a negative effect and the reverse of what we want. So finding like Noon is something that I like. I'll put a little bit of baking soda into it as well, sodium bicarbonate. Be careful about this. There is an upper level for that, so make sure you're doing research or talk to an RD/LD about this. But it is something that you guys can use that can help. So the coach's drink mix that we'll have a link to somewhere here in the video will allow you to add a little bit of, maybe a quarter teaspoon of sodium bicarbonate to that, aside from the Himalayan pink salt that we used. And that can really help with absorption of the fluids, especially the electrolytes of potassium, which we need. So as you go through, remember that hydration is not just about sodium chloride or table salt. We have sodium bicarbonate and sodium citrate. Sodium citrate is going to be great for endurance exercise because it's kind of a precursor for that aerobic metabolic energy pathway, whereas sodium bicarbonate or baking soda is going to be a precursor for the ATP-PC energy system, or more like weightlifting or short sprinting, short workouts. So those are some considerations that you guys, or ladies, should have as you go through. So preloading, make sure you're getting something. The Osmo is great because it's already manufactured and developed with women in mind, so you don't have to think about it. It's their preload. If you go to their website, I'm sure that there's a whole separate section. I am not getting paid for this. It is just something as a coach that it's the only product that I'm aware of out there that can actually help you go out and perform better. So that preload, make sure you finish it I think 20 to 30 minutes before, and then make sure you're staying hydrated throughout the day, and that can really help you ladies perform throughout your period and keep your blood plasma volumes up. Just remember, there are going to be other obstacles that you're going to have to overcome, such as difficulty cooling or thermal regulation, as well as hitting those high intensities, because the estrogen and progesterone are high in this phase. So it doesn't mean it's a magical solution, but hopefully you'll be able to feel better. You'll notice that your heart rate won't jump up as quickly because the blood plasma volume will be a little bit higher, but this has a big impact on your training, and you can always talk to your coach about basing your training off of your cycle and allowing you to perform better, because as Dr. Stacy Sims says, women are not small men. Could not agree with her more. So until next time, remember to train smarter, not harder. Get to know your body and dial in your nutrition and your needs for you. And remember, it is all about